Hey guys, and welcome to Mama Grace YouTube channel. I'm so glad to be joining the platform on YouTube, you guys. I've been thinking about it for such a long time. Spoken to so many friends and family. Should I do it? Should I not? But I'm really passionate about what my YouTube channel is going to be about. So I'm Eutecia. I am 27 years old. Girl is a wife and first-time mother to Grace, and she is 4.5 months old. And this channel is going to be motherhood, labour stories, birth experiences, and all things first day, weaning, all things motherhood and wife. That's basically what this channel is going to be about. As a mother and a wife, you go through so many different things, and your body goes through so many different things, especially after birth. So there's a lot of topics I'm going to be hoping to cover, and I hope you guys are going to love my content. You're going to love what I'm bringing out. And I'm really excited. Basically, I'm going to be sharing my life and every step that me and Grace are going to be taking. Hope you guys love it. So today we're going to be talking about my labour and delivery story. Oh my goodness. Do you know what? I've had worse. And the biggest mistake I feel I made was Google. Dr. Google. If you're pregnant and you're watching this, just stop Googling. YouTube, watching those pregnancy videos, watching the worst birth video, what could go wrong. Again, stop it. If you're pregnant or hoping to have babies and children, do not watch those videos because they scare you, and you'll be surprised your birth will be nothing like it. Absolutely nothing like it. My Grace, she was born on the 4th of May 2019 this year. Generally my pregnancy wasn't too rough. It was okay. I did develop SBD in my second trimester, so that meant her head was right in my pelvis for the rest of the pregnancy, which was very hard for me because sleeping was a chore, sitting, walking, everything was hard, going to work. And I did stay into work up until 2 weeks before she came, which is not advisable, I know, but I'm a bit of a workaholic. Apart from that, it was generally smooth. I didn't really have any problems. However, I do have fibroids, so already I was on the high risk side of pregnancy because my fibroids were quite large and there was more than one. But you know what? God is just good, because I was then told at my 3rd scan, I believe, that my fibroid had moved to the back of my uterus, meaning I could deliver naturally. Whereas prior, I would have had to have a C-section because of the largeness of my fibroids, and that they just got in the way of the birth canal. I don't know what happened. No, I do know what happened. God happened. Fibroids moved out of the way, so I was able to have a natural birth, which is amazing. Where do I start? My labour started on a Thursday, so Grace came on a Saturday. On that Thursday, I was actually due to go for my antenatal checkup. So near your birth, you have like weekly check-ins, and that's in the UK with the NHS, I believe. We went to check, see how the baby's doing, because she's near the due date. And on that day, they actually book you for an induction day, just in case your baby doesn't come on the actual due date. So Grace was due on the Sunday, and this was Thursday. Her due date was the 5th of May. So I went to see my midwife, checked everything, listened to the baby's heartbeat, which is always amazing, always exciting. And then they feel to let you know where baby is, but mine was pretty obvious where she was because she was right in my pelvis for a period of time, so she was still there, head was still down. That was on the Thursday, and they actually said you've gone into early labour. What I should have said was that morning on the Thursday before going to see the midwives, I actually had the bloody show, which people have other names for it. It's basically a mucus plug which came out, so went to the bathroom, TMI, and basically saw this gooey thing with a bit of blood, which basically closes the cervix, and that starts to prepare for labour. So at that point I was just like, oh my gosh, does this mean I'm in labour? So I was a little bit excited when I went to see my midwife, and when I got there, they're like, you are in early labour. It doesn't mean anything would happen today or tomorrow. It could take up to next week. So that really destroyed me because I was so excited and I was tired at this point. I was heavy. And I thought, oh my gosh, so nothing's gonna happen. But never mind, I was in early labour. And throughout the day, I was having really mild period pain. I've always had really harsh, strong period pains that would last a week, and they were very intense. So this was nothing to me. It was like nothing's been happening. At that point, my mum came down because I called mum. I was like, this is what's happening. And so mum drove down, and she doesn't live in Essex, so she drove down. from Luton, and yes, and we were just basically waiting for this baby to come. But yeah, nothing happened on the Thursday. We went out, we went shopping, went to get food, basically started stocking up the house in preparation of the next few days that were going to come, because once baby's here, we're probably going to be like stuck in for a couple of days. So that's pretty much what we did on Thursday, and then my sister came down all the way from Luton as well. We were just excited, hoping that the baby would just turn up tonight, but no, nothing happened. Thursday went. I was doing a little bit of, you know, bouncing on the yoga ball, trying to do some inducing stuff, but no, nothing helped. Nothing at all. Friday came, mild period pains were still there, but not strenuous. Again, we're just waiting for baby. Went more shopping, went out, we're chilling, relaxed. We're just watching TV, watching some old throwback movies, me, my mum and my sister. My auntie even came and was like, this baby needs to come today. But no, Grace was chilling. She was not ready to come out at all, basically. She was fine and comfy. So my sister thought, you know what, this baby's not going anywhere. You know, she's obviously cushy. I'm gonna go home back to Luton, and yeah, I'll see her when she comes. So that Friday evening my sister left, and it was just me and mum, and we were just like, okay, she'll come when she's ready. But to be honest, anyone that's been pregnant or is pregnant can tell you that, oh my gosh, at 9 months you're just tired. You're tired, you're heavy, you're emotional. You're not really thinking about the pain it's gonna be to get this baby out. You're just thinking you want this baby out now. You just want to meet your bundle of joy. You want to hug them, you want to kiss them, and you want to be back to your normal self physically as well. So there's a lot going on in your mind, and you're also quite anxious of the experience that's coming. So yes, at that point I'm just really tired. I kept bouncing on my yoga ball. I'm trying to be positive. It was nearly midnight, and I was just like, okay, you know, I'm gonna go to sleep. So me and my mum were literally just, you know, head worship, and my husband went to work actually that evening, and me and mum went to bed, and mum left her door open just in case of anything so we can hear each other. And so I just kept timing it, follow me timing, let me see how regular it is. But then at this point I'm thinking, this is not, if this is contraction, this is pretty dope. I love this is brilliant, this is so easy, this is great. Little did I know, it was about 1 in the morning. Whilst I was sleeping, I was literally woken up with a gush of water on the bed. Yes, on the bed, uncontrollable. I could not control my waters. They just gushed on the bed. I was screaming my mum's name because to be honest, I was expecting water breaking, but I didn't know it was going to be my bed. I didn't know when it was going to come. I didn't know how it was going to be. Just uncontrollable. And I think I was a bit panicky, and I just screamed my mum's name. My mum came into the room, and I was just like, water's coming out. I'm a little bit dramatic, you guys. You get to let that. I was just screaming that water was coming out. I don't know what's happening. My mum was just like, it's fine. Your waters are broken. Calm down. My mum is very calm. Like, if you ever meet my mum, you know, she's just so chilled. Like, she will just calm everything right down. And she's a nurse. Maybe that's why. So she made me feel, you know, secure. She's like, it's okay, your waters are broken, your bag is ready, we need to call the hospital and then find out, you know, because obviously we're high risk as well, and hear what they say. So whilst this is happening, she's asking me to shuffle to the edge of the bed because I was just scared to get up. I don't know what I was thinking was going to happen, like a baby was going to fall out of me or something. I was just scared, and I shuffled to the edge of the bed, and then literally mum got loads of towels, put them on the floor, and she goes, just stand up. So I stood up, and literally this water just went like, I'm not playing, you guys. You know, like what you see in the movies, that's what happened. I stood up and it was like shh, like a shower. Yeah, that's what happened. It was weird. I didn't think that's what really happened. I just thought that's just what I see on TV. But yeah, that's what happened. It like literally showered down onto the towels. I thought, oh my goodness, this is actually legit happening. And in that moment you're in panic, like, oh my gosh, does it mean the baby's coming now? And no joke, you guys, in moments my contractions started being so regular. They were coming strong and hard. I was like, oh my gosh, this pain is real, like this is really happening. I think that's when it really clicked that I'm about to have a baby, you guys. So yeah, mum is on the phone. I'm here trying to get myself in between contractions changed. She's like, get yourself changed, get in. I just put my nightie on. I wasn't even thinking about my outfit anymore because I had the whole going to hospital outfit, leaving hospital. I went out the bin. That that went out the window. I thought, you know what, I'm wearing my nightie where I'm comfortable. I just want to be dry right now. And I had to wear a pad, a really thick maternity pad, because water just kept coming out, and it wasn't wee, it was just clear water, and it didn't smell. It was just water, you guys, like legit. So I just wore a pad because I just literally just water just kept coming out. So after ringing the hospital, they said you need to come in. Yep. So we got into the car. Mum literally got everything in the car, but whilst out, before getting out the door, you guys, sometimes the littlest weirdest things come to your mind. I thought, oh my gosh, my husband's gonna see the bed soaked wet, and he's gonna be like, what the heck? So I'm like, Mum, you need to change the bed. You need to change the bed. Mum just like, he's not gonna care. He's not gonna, like, that should be the least of your worries right now. He understands that, you know, it's okay. But I would not leave the house, you guys, until that bed was removed. Yeah, priorities, right? So Mum literally helped me take the bed off in between contractions, and she literally just chucked it in the washing machine. Right, let's go. So she put towels on the seat, and I sat on the seat, so I was 7 contractions all the way to the hospital, you guys. Yeah, my mum she was pretty fast, you know. Thank God the lights were green all the way. Amazing, right? Yeah, we got to the hospital, which is not too far. It's like a good 15-minute drive from my home. So we got there, and the midwife was already waiting, and got the wheelchair, and I literally went from the cart to the wheelchair straight to the assessment labour ward, I think it's called. Assessment labour ward? I can't remember, but it's just like an assessment unit. It's not actually the labour ward where you give birth, where they assess you first to see how far you are and everything. So on getting there, you guys, I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm actually like, I feel like the whole realness of the situation came to me, and I was getting emotional, and I was in pain. Like I felt like I was a totally different person at that moment. One thing though I didn't quite appreciate is that they didn't actually check how far dilated I was on arrival. So when I was having contractions, they must have thought I was really exaggerating, which annoyed me a little bit, because they were doing this whole, oh, she's a first time mum, you know, oh, you'll be fine, you're not that far dilated, you know, and no one was checking me. So they tried to send me home. I was like, buddy, I'm not leaving, I'm not going nowhere. And my mum had my back. She's like, no, we're not going nowhere, I'm not going back home, just to bring her back. And one thing my mum was saying, even though I was going through a lot of pain, I was not looking like I was in a lot of pain. So that was also why they were like, is she really in a lot of pain though? And oh my gosh, you guys, I was screaming down that ward. Like that whole time, I really felt like I was the only loudest person there. I felt like I was the only one in pain. Maybe some thoughts a little bit dramatic, but gosh, guys, those contractions are lethal. Like, and my contractions were not even in the front, they were contractions in the back. So every time I was having a hard contraction, I was calling out for my husband and my mum, and they would come and rub my back like vigorously, because that's where the contraction was on my whole back. It was on my days. Even till now, when I look back, I feel like the contraction is much worse than the actual pushing. But anyway, we'll get to that. So yeah, so basically that's what was happening. They were trying to go back and forth about whether they should send me home, and then eventually it was like nearly 7, 8 in the morning. I was really having hard contractions, you guys. Then they decided to bring breakfast. I'm like, who here wants to eat? I want to get a baby out. Like, I'm not here to eat. And bearing in mind, when I've always had period pains in the past, it was so bad that sometimes I faint, I would vomit, I couldn't eat for days, couldn't take anything orally. So I had special medication that's not orally taken. My period pains were heavy and strong, just for them to get a urine sample. And just before lunchtime, I believe, they finally said, okay, we're going to bring you to a side room and let's just check how things are going and all of that malarkey. And as they checked, she's like, I can feel your baby's hair, like you're halfway dilated, you're like 5, 6 centimeters dilated. I was like, what? And they're like, right, would you like some? And that's when they took me seriously. Then they offered me gas and air, and I was just like, yes, please. So literally I had the gas and air, and then they were like, right, we're going to try and get you to a labour ward as soon as possible, but in the meantime we're going to put you in a side room so you can just, you know, have your gas and air and be at ease and go through your contractions nicely where you're somewhere comfortable. Now at this moment when I hear labour ward, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I haven't had a shower. Guys, I was thinking about having a shower at 5 centimeters dilated through contractions. Yeah, and thank God my mum made it happen, because I was just like, I don't want to give birth without having a shower. Again, priorities, like seriously. See, my mum bathed me in and out of contractions. I'd have contractions, she would stop, and then she'd literally wash me like top to bottom in that side room, because she just wanted to be fresh and feel, you know, feel clean when baby comes. And then they put in lunch, and I'm just like, I don't want to eat, you guys. I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. And I had my husband trying to spoon feed me food, because obviously, like, baby needs something, you need energy, because you're about to push like shortly. Yeah, I was just not feeling anything, but I was just trying to keep hydrated a little bit. So probably about 40 minutes later, my midwife, oh, she was just amazing. She was amazing. I love her. So my midwife came, and she was just like, I'll be a midwife, I'm not gonna say her name. And she basically took us to the labour ward, and on getting to the labour ward, into this side room, she literally had a look, and she's like, you're ready to push, so we're just gonna get everything ready now. So when you literally feel a contraction, you need to push. I was just so like I thought I would get in there and I can just sort of be going on with my contractions, be breathing. No guys, I was literally getting there and was just like go, go, go. Again, the pushing wasn't so bad, you guys. It literally just felt like I was pushing one big number two, like the biggest number two of your life, like ever. Like, I still feel like the pushing is not as bad as the labour and contraction and the after, which I'll get to in my next video. But yeah, like literally I was just in there, and it was like go, go, go on your next contraction, go for it, go for it. Thank goodness my mum recorded the video, which I'm still hesitant to whether I'm going to share on YouTube yet. It's a bit invasive, it's a bit detailed. I'm still thinking about that. So literally it was go, 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 and I was really trying to go for it. And I've always said I wanted to try and do it naturally, and I was trying to stick to my guns to do it naturally, to not have an intervention, no pain relief, you guys. And thanks be to God, I was able to do it without pain relief. However, during the pushing, my baby's head kept coming out and going back in, so I needed to push a little bit harder. But all of a sudden I saw all these doctors rush in, and all these other midwives, like sisters, all rushed in, and I was a bit like, what's happening? And at this point I'm like, what is happening? Someone tell me what's going on. My mum came, and she was encouraging me like, your baby's there, but you need to get her right now. I know you can do this, I know you can do this. My mum was amazing. She was just very encouraging, and she was just pushing me to continue. My midwife comes to my right ear, and she was just like, your baby's getting distressed, she's getting tired, you need to get her out now, otherwise we'd have to use other things to intervene. At this moment I'm hearing them getting this, get the thing, scissors ready, get the ready, they've got this table with all these things that they're getting ready, and I'm like, nah. I looked at those scissors, I thought nope. I looked at some, I thought nope, nah, not me, not me. No, that wasn't gonna happen to me, you guys. And literally at that point, now I was told afterwards, and when I watched my birth video, my baby's heart rate went from like 140, which is normal, and it was going down 130, 120 something, 112, 90, 80, going down, you guys, nearly one, and it went down to lower than 77, to the point where she was really getting tired. And when she got to 77, that's when it really hit me, because they were like, you need to get this baby out now. I was gonna have to intervene. And you guys, God gave me strength, because that baby came out, I went for it. And that's when I told, because I was now pushing with or without contraction, because I just wanted to get her out. Because at that moment you're just thinking, you're my baby, like this is a matter of life and death, like you need to come out now. And I know, because I felt something happen, you guys. Because I just thought, no, she has to come out. I can do this, come out now, Grace, come out now. And yes, you guys, she came out, and I was most relieved. I think, like, if I ever share my video, oh my gosh, I was just like praising God. I was just in awe. I was just like, literally this whole human being has just come out from my womb, like how? And this baby, like, she's just the sweetest thing. You guys, you lose words. And this is what's really amazing. Like, my pain just left me. I had no pain, you guys. It's like nothing happened. Like nothing, no contraction, no, like even where I tore, there was no pain. Like there was no pain. As soon as my baby came out, everything was like nothing happened. It was just the most amazing moment like of my life. Oh, even now I just get emotional thinking about it, because oh my gosh, it was just amazing. It was amazing. At that point, you're just in the moment of your baby, having skin to skin. Oh my gosh, guys, people lie. Not all babies come out looking all mucusy and looking all creamy and dirty and covered in stuff. My baby came out clean, you guys. She was real sweet. I was so surprised. I was like, oh my gosh, she's clean. Like, she just came out looking clean, you guys. She was just, I was like, oh hey beautiful. Oh, okay. She was real clean, you guys. So I was so happy. She looks so cute. So that's literally how it happened. However, because of my tear, I did have a couple of stitches, but it wasn't too bad in the area that I tore. It was a 2nd degree tear though. However, I know where I went wrong with my pushing, and that was because I was thinking life or death. My baby has to come out now, and I did push with or without contractions, because I just thought your baby needs to come today, now, naturally, without anything intervening. So yeah, so I know where I went wrong, and I mean, second time round, who knows what may happen. That is basically my labor and delivery story, you guys. In my next video, I will be talking about, oh my gosh, so many things that you are not told about after birth. So many things that you're not told about the actual recovery after birth as well, because there's a lot that happens after birth that no one speaks about. One last thing I didn't quite mention, a lot of people don't really speak about the actual physical after birth, like the placenta. And again, I didn't feel that. I did not feel it when it came. Like, I was too busy in awe with my baby. I literally was just like, oh, there's your placenta, and I just saw this literally big thing that basically was sustaining my child. It's just amazing. Like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's literally just amazing. I know a lot of people, I mean, even people, friends and family I've been meeting, I've been asking, how does that feel? Like, what was that like? Again, you don't feel it. It's not painful. I didn't even have to push. It just comes out and it's there, and it's up to you if you want to keep it, if you want to touch it. So many people do so many different things with this placenta, I've heard. So yeah, so I did think I should probably cover that, because I know a lot of people do ask me about that. But I will cover the recovery and the other little bits in my next video. But yeah, that was basically my labor and delivery story, you guys. My mum, my husband were totally amazing. They were my team, my support network, and they were so amazing at massaging my back. Like, every contraction, I was really struggling, and they had my back. They were taking turns of vigorously giving me a really hard massage, and I couldn't have done it without them. They were such a good team, actually. And thank you also to my sister, my brother, my sister-in-law. They came in with some McDonald's and some food, and I was ready, you guys. I was hungry, like hungry, like legit hungry. Yeah, I had like 2 burgers. It got serious, you guys. It was serious. Love you guys, love my family. That's basically my delivery story, you guys. I hope you like it. I hope you guys comment and subscribe to my channel, you guys. There's gonna be a lot more stories to come, a lot more things that I want to share with you that I personally went through, and I hope someone out there can relate, or I hope it can help somebody with their anxiety, because I know I was hella anxious, you guys. So I hope someone can be able to relate to this story, or at least learn or gain something from it. Guys, I hope you subscribe to my channel, help a girl out. I'm just starting out. Feel free to comment whatever you guys went through, or anything that you might want me to share, or any questions. I'll definitely be doing a question and answer, so we can get to know each other a little bit more. So thank you guys for watching my channel, and this is Grace. Grace, say hello. Say hello. Oh, fun. See you guys in the next video.